Hello everybody! Today I'm making a video about the NuGet MSBuild package I've created to update the dependencies of multiple project files that might be in a specific NuGet file. This is Stef from Samayas and welcome to my channel. So I've created a NuGet MSBuild package called Samayas.msbuild.nuspecpackagereferenceupdater. Very original, right? I've done a previous video about how you can do this by developing it yourself. Well, the final result, I've published this packet to nuget.org. And today I'm going to walk you through how you can use it as a NuGet package yourself. So let's begin. So I've created a small testing project. It's called nuspecpackagereferenceupdater sample. It contains two libraries, the main library and a secondary library. And we have two dummy code files, the first helper and the second helper. The goal of this project is not to play around with code, but based on the two libraries to create a combined nuspec and then to update that whenever we update a package reference of either of those libraries. So if you go to the main library, csproj file, we have the basic property group and we have two specific package references. If you go to the secondary library, we have the property group and we have two different package references. Now let's have a look at the library nuspec file. First, in the top we have the meta, we have the ID, the version, the title, the authors, the owners, the required license acceptance, description, copyright and icon URL. And in the bottom we have two files, so that both our csproj files are included in the NuGet package. Of course, here everything is hard-coded and it's just debug, since it's a sample. And then finally, where all the fusses are about, we have our dependencies. And currently we have hard-coded 4 of those dependencies. Now how do we add that MSBuild library? Well, we open the NuGet package manager, we go to the official NuGet package source, we go to browse, and we type Samayas.msbuild, and we have the latest version. We just click install, we accept the number of libraries that are referenced, we accept the default license, and we have it installed. Installing it is the first thing for MSBuild, but now we need to also modify. And here, the only thing we need to do is we need to copy those property group here, and we need to copy it in the main library csproj file. So in the bottom, I copy it, and now we just need to update certain fields. The first one that we need to update is the location of the nuspec file. By default, the sample just says that we need to go one level up, the NuGet directory, we have file.nuspec. However, we've called it library.nuspec. So we replace file by library, and then next we need to modify one or more project files which we want to update. And so I just copy them over. We have our main library, which is in the default directory, and we have the secondary library, which is in the subdirectory one level up in the secondary library project. And we are all set. We can of course still enable the nuspec updater task publish error logging in case of errors, so that I will receive eventual errors to fix it, but that's not required. And that's all I need to do. I just need to save. And now if I build, in the output we can already see what he did. He found a number of references, and for now, since nothing has changed, of course, the nuspec is still the same. Now let's play around. Let's bring version 7 to version 6, because if I go higher and the component doesn't exist yet, I receive an error first in my main library and not in nuspec updater. So I save this document, I go to my nuspec, and I can see it's still at 7. Now I build my main library, and it's updated to 6. Now let's go to the secondary library. I go to the NuGet manager, and I'm going to add a new component, whatever. For instance, extension configuration builder. Let's install this. Okay. And as we can see, we have a new package reference here. If you go to the lib It's not there. Everything is saved. I rebuild the main. And it's automatically added. For those who are paying attention, there's one library missing. If I go to the main library, I've added my own library as a reference. Of course, we don't want this library in the nuspec file, so I've hard-coded this not to be copied in the list. And that's it for the demo. If you guys like this content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell sign. Or leave a comment down below.